Welcome to the Manifesting Doll podcast. I'm Barbara Orban from No Diet Babe. I'm a spiritual mindset coach and weight loss expert. If you are a spiritual babe wanting to up-level your life around your body, health, wellness, spirituality, law of attraction and manifestation, then this is the podcast for you. I'm here to give you the tools, teachings, and strategies to manifest the body and life of your dreams. As spiritual babes, we know to focus on love as opposed to fear. So get ready to learn how to implement spiritual teachings to weight loss, wellness, and your daily life, coming from a place of love and abundance. This is a celebration of how we can shift our inner perception of ourselves and watch our outer selves shift. You can become the best version of yourself, and I'm here to help. So let's get started. Hey babes, welcome to the Manifesting Doll podcast. I'm Barbara Orban from NoDietBabe.com, and welcome to today's episode. So today I'm going to be talking about rising up and getting what you want. So basically I want to say you get to rise the fuck up, right? And get what you want. And here's the thing. You are not alone in the negative thoughts and beliefs that you have in your mind. I just want to interrupt this podcast and let you know that my 5-day weight loss challenge is going to begin on Monday. And this isn't your normal weight loss challenge, of course. It is a manifest your ideal weight 5-day challenge where we go deep into your mindset around how you're going to create a reality where you lose weight easily. Okay, this is about changing on a deeper level, not just about taking action that isn't sustainable long term. So I'm super excited to help you. Now's the perfect time. You're probably at home. Now's the best time to really focus on this stuff. Join the challenge. We're going to be doing journaling prompts every day. You're going to get recordings on how to get started on manifesting your ideal weight. I'm super excited. We start on Monday, the 30th of March, Australian time. The website to register is nodietbabe.com/manifest your ideal weight. When you say to yourself that you get to have what you want. Maybe, you know what, there's been a time in your life where you had that power, and then something happened and you placed meaning on that situation and you told yourself that that means that you don't have power, or it's not safe to have the power to believe. It's not safe to get your hopes up. Think about what we're taught as a society and as children. We're taught to don't get your hopes up because I don't want you to get your hopes up and then be disappointed. So what are we taught from a young age? We're taught to fear failure because getting your hopes up and then getting disappointed is not safe. So you're literally programmed to stay stuck in a reality that you don't like because you're taught not to get your hopes up. You're taught that it's not safe to desire something and then not have it work out, which is the biggest piece of bullshit I know to this day, right? Because that's the reason why people stay stuck. It's the reason why people stay stuck. So then when we talk about manifestation, people consciously, maybe you want to believe it, maybe you do believe it, maybe you don't believe it, maybe wherever you're at, that little subconscious programming in the background though is doing its thing. Maybe without you even realizing, right? And that's not to say that it's scary and it's unknown and that our life is out of our control. To the contrary, you get to become more aware of what's going on in your head and then decide how you want the story to go. Decide what your beliefs are. So I'm seeing this a lot in life right now where people are going through hard times at the moment. And then the negativity and the focus is on what currently is, right? Instead of the possibilities and the power of manifestation. And manifestation hasn't stopped working just because it seems like the world is coming to an end or whatever, however you're feeling right now, which I certainly do not feel that way. I certainly feel like, yes, there are changes being made. The universe is rearranging. I feel like the universe is going through some healing. And I think that it's kind of like I've said before, it's kind of a gift that you get to turn inwards now and potentially focus on feelings of security, safety, and stability more than ever before. You get to strengthen your relationship to God, the universe, yourself, or whatever you resonate with, and your life, and the ability to feel grounded and secure and safe in this world, right? You get to strengthen that. Like, that is what you're being called to do perhaps right now, you know? And I think a lot of people are being called to do that because everyone's placing their source of stability and security in their jobs or within their health and well-being or within the government or within whatever's going on right now. And it's like, no, that doesn't serve you. That doesn't allow you to fulfill your greater purpose here, right? So I want to give you that permission and that strength right now to empower yourself and go, okay, perhaps my friends and family are freaking out, but I don't help anyone by succumbing to that way of thinking, to succumbing to the way of scarcity and to the way of disempowerment, right? The disempowered energy, right? And being a victim to the current circumstances. Okay. So anyway, I want to help you rise up and get what you want. So whatever you're wanting right now, I mean, obviously I tend to talk about weight loss, but honestly, you can apply this to anything, like, because it's the same thing. It's honestly the same thing. But whatever you are wanting right now, I want you to see yourself rising up, because you can't feel bad and suffer with everyone else. Like, you can't help somebody. There's an Abraham Hicks saying that my coach was talking about the other day. It's like, you can't help sick people get well by getting sick as well. Okay, so, and I mean that in a physical sense as well as a mental sense of, don't succumb to scarcity. Don't succumb to struggle and lack and hardship right now. Try to open your mind up to possibilities of things working out, of everything being okay, of being supported, of being safe. That will create a wave of so much guidance and motivation and clarity and everything that you want right now. Whatever you're struggling with, whether it's like scarcity or loneliness or whatever, like, there is a way that your circumstances aren't your source. I always thought, like I said in the last podcast, I always thought that, you know, being at home had to lead to depression, and I was so lonely, and I kept on telling this story of, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely. And I finally broke out of that. And I'm grateful to have time at home. I'm so happy right now. I'm so freaking happy. And I do not feel any negative effects of what's going on in that sense. I do, you know, I have love and for the world and what it's going through. And I'm not trying to, be in denial of what's happening right now, but I'm also being mindful of how much news I watch. I'm being mindful of how much I allow myself to think about the negative aspects of what's going on. But I'm also, taking steps, like taking logical steps to look after myself. Like, I'm staying at home. If I do have to go get something from the grocery store, I don't touch anything. I have wipes with me. I wash my hands, that kind of thing. So it's not like being ignorant to what's going on, but also it's not helpful to keep buying into the fear and the anxiety and the scarcity and everything's failing and businesses are failing and everything's going wrong, because you can't help anyone by doing that. You can't help anyone by doing that. Okay? You can't. So the topic essentially is rising up and getting what you want. So here's the thing. Let's just say you're having a really hard time right now. Let's just say around weight stuff, you're finding it really hard because maybe you're not really focusing on your weight, but also in the back of your mind, that perhaps you're not moving around as much, you're eating more food, you're walking over to the fridge because you're bored, you keep snacking. And then in the back of your mind, you're normalizing weight gain right now. You're normalizing weight gain because you and your friends' social circle are laughing about the fact that you're eating all this food and it's like, yeah, quarantine, like I'm going to gain weight. Ha ha ha. It's so normal. It's so funny. Let's make a joke about it. Let's just misery loves company. Like, let's just all get together and talk about how normal this is, right? But is that really what you want? Is that really what you want, to normalize that situation? To normalize that that's what has to happen for you right now? Because that's not true for everyone. It's certainly not true for me. And there's other people that it's not true for either. It's not a collective truth. It's just your truth. And then you might meet and speak to other people who it's also their truth, because like attracts like. But that doesn't have to be ultimately true. You've made that true by having that rule and that belief system in your mind, and you're essentially tolerating it right now and normalizing it. So that's now your truth. But it doesn't have to ultimately be true. And because of your past experiences around weight loss, around dieting, you have this story of what it has to look like for you. That it has to require you to do things, and doing requires action, and this action is not sustainable, because this action is not sustainable because it's not a part of who you are, because it's part of the persona that you wish you were but you're not. And then you continue to focus on the fact that you are not that person. But the truth is that you just have to become more of yourself underneath the conditioning and the limiting beliefs that don't allow you to receive what it is you want, whether that's weight loss, love, or money. Okay? So the power is within you. But in order to change, it isn't so much about the physical action that you do, although that's required. If you haven't experienced sustainable weight loss, it's because you have not tapped into that energy yet. You perhaps have never even been on that wave of frequency where you even know what it's like. And therefore, you've only ever experienced trauma and difficulty and struggle around weight loss. And then because your brain is constantly basing the future on the past, every time you think about losing weight and you think about all the action that you have to take, and you have the same set of programs running in your mind, you end up in the same position over and over again. The only way to change this reality is to change the programs in your mind, full stop. It's the only way to do it. And if you don't want to constantly struggle, you have to start doing that work. Because every single person I've spoken to, every single client I've worked with, every single person that does my courses that I speak to has the same trend, the same limiting beliefs, the same energy. That's why they tell the same story. The story's the same. You are not alone in your story, and you're also not alone in your ability to rise above the story. You have to rise above the story. It's the only way. If you continue to focus on what is right now or what has been in your past, you will manifest more of it. You will. You get to rise up. It's a process, but you can do it, and you need to keep practicing it. You can do it. You can rise up and get what you want. The voice in your head that tells you you can't, or that I'm different, or that I'm just got this and that circumstance and that's why, or I'm lucky, or whatever, all of that is the very voice that you should stop believing. That is the problem, that voice. And because you identify with that voice, of course, you then elicit behaviors in alignment with that voice. To get in alignment, you have to create belief systems that match with your desire. That is alignment. And then your actions and beliefs aligned with desire equals receiving, equals long-term sustainable weight loss and overcoming the issue altogether, so that you are a completely different, you're still this, I don't want to say completely different person, because you just actually become more of who you were born into this world to be, prior to being conditioned by family, friends, teachers, society, media, right? You have a birthright to feel good in your body. You have a birthright to feel good around food. We're not meant to be on this earth to suffer. We're not meant to be on this earth to continue having to push away our desires, or just think that weight gain is normal. Weight gain is not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal to desire food beyond what is the amount that your body requires. But it's also not necessary or required to deprive yourself. It's a different frequency, you guys. You can access this frequency, but nothing exists unless you allow yourself to perceive it. If you don't allow yourself to perceive it because you're afraid to fail, you remain stuck. Failure is an illusion. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. You have been conditioned to be afraid of the discomfort. Don't get your hopes up, because I don't want you to be disappointed. That type of conditioning has just taught you that it's not safe. So because your brain is a survival mechanism, it's seeing that as painful. So don't allow yourself to want something. Don't allow yourself to want something, because then if you try and you fail, you're a fool. And you reinforce the limiting belief that you're not worthy, that you're enough, that you're not deserving, that you're not good enough, that you're lazy, that you're not successful. Trust me, I know, like I've had all these thoughts myself, and I rose above them. I rose above them, and it required constant daily work. Constantly. I'm not just talking about a week or a month. I mean months and years, and it became solid. Now it is who I am. Okay? And you can do the same too. And it's required now more than ever that you rise up. You rise up and know that you can have what you want. That it's okay. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to justify anything to anyone. You don't even have to tell anyone of your desires if you desire to lose weight. You get to do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't need to seek so much outside of yourself, especially from the general public or the general society when it comes to weight loss. Okay? I just want to interrupt this podcast and let you know that my 5-day weight loss challenge is going to begin on Monday. And this isn't your normal weight loss challenge, of course. It is a manifest your ideal weight 5-day challenge where we go deep into your mindset around how you're going to create a reality where you lose weight easily. Okay, this is about changing on a deeper level, not just about taking action that isn't sustainable long term. So I'm super excited to help you. Now's the perfect time. You're probably at home. Now's the best time to really focus on this stuff. Join the challenge. We're going to be doing journaling prompts every day. You're going to get recordings on how to get started on manifesting your ideal weight. I'm super excited. We start on Monday, the 30th of March, Australian time. The website to register is nodietbabe.com/manifest your ideal weight. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully you are going to be more empowered because of this episode. And don't forget to sign up for the challenge. We start on Monday. Now's the perfect time, especially if you're finding yourself getting frustrated or worried that you're going to gain weight during isolation. You're having issues with stress eating or whatever's going on for you. I think it's the best time to do this challenge. Really, even if you've done it before, do it again. Just really focus on this deep inner work for now. All right? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you loved this episode, I'd love for you to leave me an iTunes review. Don't forget to follow this podcast for more uplifting teachings to come. For more tips, inspiration, and teachings, come follow me on Instagram at nodietbabe or check out my website, nodietbabe.com. Until I see you next time, babes, lots of love.